Tropical Depression 9, no threat to law. Except coastal high tides. Tropical Depression 9 remained disorganized on Monday afternoon as it moved slowly towards the central Gulf of Mexico, and still poses little threat to southeastern Louisiana and southern Mississippi, beyond higher than normal coastal tides, forecasters with the National Hurricane Center and the Slidell office of the National Weather Service said Monday afternoon, August 29. A coastal flood watch is in effect for southeastern Louisiana and the Mississippi Gulf Coast from Tuesday evening until Thursday morning, as tides could be as much as 2 feet above normal as the depression or tropical storm moves east of the area on its way to a Thursday afternoon landfall in the Big Bend region of the Florida West Coast. At the moment there are no real big impacts from this system as it is expected to curve back east toward Florida this week, Weather Service forecasters said in an afternoon discussion message. The only thing right now that we may see in respect to this system is the chance for some higher than normal tides, and for that reason a coastal flood watch has been issued starting Tuesday evening. Indeed, as long as the storm stays on its course south and east of the mouth of the Mississippi, its biggest effect could be to drag dry air into the region, which could result in temperatures reaching the mid-90s again on Thursday and Friday, forecasters said. Tropical Depression 9 was 195 miles west-southwest of Key West and 160 miles west-northwest of Havana, Cuba, at 4 p.m. Monday. With top sustained winds of only 35 miles per hour, it was moving west-northwest at 5 miles per hour, and is expected to turn to the north-northwest on Tuesday night, and then north-northeast on Wednesday. Forecasters expect the depression to become a tropical storm by Tuesday. It would be named either Herman or Ian, depending on whether Tropical Depression 8, in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of North Carolina, intensifies first. The tropical cyclone's cloud pattern has not become better organized this afternoon, with the low-level center partially exposed just to the north of a ragged-looking area of deep convection, said senior hurricane specialist Richard Pask in a Monday afternoon forecast discussion message. But he said the storm will be moving over very warm water in the Gulf, and is entering an area where wind shear has been reduced, which should lead to gradual intensification. By the time the storm reaches the Florida coast on Thursday afternoon, it's likely to have maximum sustained winds of 65 miles per hour, just under hurricane strength. The forecast calls for 3 to 7 inches of rain over much of the Florida peninsula through Thursday, with some locations between Naples and Steinhatchee seeing as much as 10 inches, which could cause flooding and flash flooding. Off the east coast, Tropical Depression 8 was 140 miles southeast of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, at 4 p.m. Monday, with maximum sustained winds of 35 miles per hour, and was moving northwest at about 6 miles per hour. Satellite and radar images suggest that the depression is becoming better organized. Convection has formed in the northwestern quadrant, with some banding features in the northern semicircle of the cyclone, said hurricane specialist Eric Blake in a 4 p.m. discussion message. Aircraft data, however, show that the pressure has stayed the same as 6 hours ago and the winds have not increased. A tropical storm warning is in effect for the North Carolina coast from Cape Lookout to Oregon Inlet, and the depression is expected to reach tropical storm strength by Tuesday morning. Forecasters expect this storm to curve northeast on Tuesday, back into the Atlantic, before going ashore. Meanwhile, Hurricane Gaston continued to move northeast through the central Atlantic on Tuesday afternoon, with maximum sustained winds of 105 miles per hour. Gaston is expected to be approaching the Azores Islands off the coast of Portugal by Friday evening as a tropical storm.